Hi, welcome back to my channel, Sparkle and Glue. So glad you're here with me today. So I wanted to share a new really cute little project I've been working on. I saw this on Positively Paper Crafts channel, and I'll link her channel below. She has some really pretty designs, and she does a lot of things with stamps and cards. So if you want to check her out, if you haven't seen her channel before, um, but anyway, let me show this to you. So it's an envelope and the inside measures approximately 6 by 6, okay? And I did a flip closure. It opens like this. And then inside are 4 pieces of 3 by 3. And you can decorate them any way you want. So you can make them pockets or little booklets or cards, and I'll show you. I made some. I'll show you how I did them, and I have a cutting guide here that so you can go ahead and do this on your own. So I just wanted to show you what it was, and let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to take a piece of cardstock and cut it at 9.5 by 9.5, and that's right here. It's the envelope. Okay. And then what you're going to do, turn it so that one of the angles is pointing up, and you're just going to fold it up to the very top so it's even, and push down a little bit so you can make a mark. And if you want to mark in here with a pencil, you can, but I'm able to, when I do this, I can see where it is. And go ahead and do the other side. So you'll have a little, and I folded this already, obviously, but you'll have a little X or cross here. You're going to take one side and just fold it right up. And you might have made envelopes like this already, but fold it right up to the middle, and then go ahead and fold the other side, and it doesn't have to be exact, but as close as you can. And then the top and the bottom, what you want to do is you want to fold them a little higher so it overlaps. If you fold it exactly, then there's spaces. So, and it's up to you how much you want to fold. The more up you fold, the more your square is going to turn into a rectangle. So be careful, because you want to be able to keep the 3 by 3s. So, and then I did the same with the top. So you see how these two are overlapping where these two are not. And that just helps to be able to keep it closed depending on what kind of closure you want to use. But all right, so, and then this one I cut using, on the back of the scoreboard, the little envelope maker, and I do have a whole tutorial on that. I will link that below if you want to see how to do it with this as well. But you saw that it's really easy just by cutting and not using anything. So, all right, now as far as now this is the fun part of this project, because you can create anything you want in here and just have fun with it. You can put words, writing, notes. I spent most of my time just playing with the 3 by 3 ones. It was just fun. But so your base squares are 3 by 3. So if you just want to make base squares in here and then decorate on top of them, that's what you can do. One of your options is an accordion fold. So it's a 3 by 9. And here, I'll bring the scoreboard over. And then you're just going to score at 3 and at 6, and then accordion fold and decorate as you want. And then you can just glue that in wherever. And what I did, this is in embossing, and I just inked it with pink, and I made a little, just cut a piece of it out and made a tag and a pocket and cut some flower stamps out. And this was just a piece left over that I cut out and glued it on, and it's a little tuck spot. So you can have a lot of fun with the accordion folds. Then I did a coin, I'm calling it a coin pouch. I'm not really, maybe it's a coin pocket. What you're going to do on this one is it's 3 by 7, and I already have it glued obviously, but so you're just going to put it on the 7-inch side, and then you're going to score at 2.5 and 5.5. So it would have been this way. I apologize. But anyway, so you're going to score at your 2.5 and then 5.5. Your 5.5 is going to make the top, and your 2.5 makes the bottom pocket. And then I just notched it out, and I added just a little booklet inside, and then decorate. So you can add whatever you want inside, and then add some decorations. This is just another stamp, and then I stamped a little sparkly star in the middle. The next one I did is a gatefold. So, and this one's 3 by 6, and they're all, if you notice, they're all 3, and then just depending on what you're doing with them, they could be a little longer. So this one's 3 by 6, and you're going to score at 1.5 and 4.5. So 1.5 and 4.5, and then this just makes your little gatefold. And then I just glued some paper on the top and inside, and put a little stamp flower in sparkles. Well, it's not really, it's glitter paper is what it is. But anyway, so you can do have a lot of fun with that as well. A booklet. So this one is just basic 6-inch by 3, and then score at 3 or fold in half, and you can have it open up or to either side, and then decorate however you want. I just put a little the same matching paper on the top here, and then little lined paper inside. But certainly, you know, you can go as crazy with this as you want, and back and forth, however you want to have fun with it. And then I did a tab pocket, which this is 3 by 5.25. So it's just going to be, and then you're going to score at the 5.25 by 2.25, which is going to make, you're just going to fold this up and notch a piece out. And I just added a little lined piece of paper in here and put another stamp on top. And then the angle pocket. So all they are is a 3 by 3 square and a second 3 by 3 square cut diagonal. And then just glue it on the pocket on whichever side you want to put it on. So, and then you can add tags or decorations. I want to show you, if you don't have double-sided cardstock, so your outside is a design and then your inside is all white, and you want to decorate it. Here's an easy way. Cut a 4 by 4 piece of paper, and then just put it on your cutting board, or you could cut it just in half, and you're going to just cut here, and you're making triangles. And then you can glue them, and they fit. It leaves a border, and it makes it look more decorated. So you would just need 2. So 2 4 by 4s cut, and that. And if you wanted to put something in the middle, just do a 6 by 6 and glue that on top, and then you have the base before you glue everything on. So you could really, and then I think in her video, she actually decorated each with cutouts and some different things. So you can decorate these 4 pieces as well, not only gluing the paper, but you can do whatever you want with it. But let's go ahead and glue these down, and let's see. And it really, it's just up to you where you want to put everything. And I need, okay, so I just put a little pin in the glue to get it to work. And I'm just gluing on the back. And also, because of the way we folded it, you have a very faint the squares are marked out on here, so you can kind of just put your pieces on top. And like I said, this is completely just a creative idea where you want to put each piece and how you want to decorate them, and you can certainly change it up for a birthday or a thank you, and let's put our little gatefold down. And like I said, I'm just gluing these down into the well, not pockets, but squares. And I'll just put our little booklet on top. I made some extras, but like I said, I was having fun just making these 3x3 designs. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that I didn't even think of that you could come up with, but okay. So now you have your 4 pieces in here, and I kept them pretty flat so I could mail this if I want to, but you certainly could build up on it as much as you want. And then to close it, you're just folding your pieces over. And then I made a closure. And then I know a lot of people like to do the little circles with the string. And I apologize, I don't know what the name is called, but wrapped around. So you certainly could do that. You can do a little tuck in here if you want. So what I did is this flap, which I showed you here. But I have it here. I'm calling it a closure strip. So it's 6.5 by 2.5, and then I just scored at 1/2 to make this fold over. And I'm just going to put glue right on the 1/2 inch and glue it right up to the top. Just like this. And this paper matches, so you can't really see it, but on this one, yeah, I added my a strip on top so it hid it a little bit, but that's up to you. And then for the bottom piece, let me show you the scoreboard while we do it. Okay, so the bottom closure is 4.5 by 2. And then you're going to score at 1/2 and 4, and then turn and score at 1/2. So it's one of those standard, like a little pocket you're making. And then miter the corners so it's easier to cut. So you're just going to do a little diagonal slip cut right there. And that's what you have. And then you're going to make a little pocket at the very bottom for this to slip into. And we're just going to glue that down on the 3 sides right here. So just putting glue on my 3 tabs. And close everything up. And if you want to do this closure before you put everything in, it's a little easier because you don't have to keep holding everything down, but either way is fine. And then I'm just kind of centering it and pressing down. Okay, and then just slip this in to keep it closed. And then you can decorate this. And I don't know if I would mail it just like this or not. I think it would end, well, certainly it's going to end up opening. After I put more, when I glued more paper on, it makes this a little stiffer and it stays in better. So if you're having where it's not strong enough. Just glue another strip on here or do some decorating, and this gets a little stronger to hold it down. But there you go. And they're just really fun projects, and I just wanted to share that with you. I'll have the cutting guide on the Ko-fi shop if you want to download it for free, or you can just take a screenshot if you can see it okay here. Anyway, but thanks for stopping by and crafting with me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.